came up with the idea, it was during the height of COVID. So we would go on fire engines or fire trucks and everyone would be inside. It was very sad because we were still out seeing areas, going to the beach, doing whatever we wanted to do. Yeah. So in my head, I was like, how can I get these people to see different places? And then another problem came about when during F4F, people were calling us up, super sad, losing their job, not able to make income. It's like, how can I get people to make money doing what they're doing every day?
I like that.
So,
I like that. Creating jobs, dude.
Right. So my idea, that's what it was basically all people have to do is become a community and share what they have in front of them. So if you're the single mom with your kids and you're at the beach and someone drops a pin because they want to see, let's just say Doheny, she's able to now live stream Doheny for you so you can have the current what it looks conditions of it. Obviously there's surf line, but there's spots that you can't get to. Yeah. There's restaurants you can't see. Yeah. There's, entertainment areas you can't see. Disneyland, you can see what the time is for the lines, but you can't see the line. So that's why we kind of rolled into, okay, now these people can make some monetary compensation and we can create this close-knit community. So in San Clemente, all these people share with me. I'm taking care of my community by sending them a quick tip, by thanking them for saving me time and money for not having to go there. And then it went one step further with just everything heightened politically right now and all the disasters going on and the news and the media showing us things that they want to show us.
That is
so.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
So we were thinking basically, how can we show people what's really happening, like what just happened, where they had that bomb explosion or whatever, and it was AI generated, right? And then the stock market tanked.
Right.
If you had someone there live streaming to prove that that didn't happen, that whole thing wouldn't have happened. So there's all kinds of different avenues. I mean, I'm touching the surface on where we're going to go, but the sky's the limit with this. And the whole point behind it is you can basically be anywhere at any time. And no one has a social reality app. This is social reality. This is where we're going in the future. Yeah. AI still can't provide you with live in the moment what's going on. Right. It's AI generated. So this is the only way. And my vision was I want to see with my eyes live. So that's how the name came about. If you look at live, it's L-I and then the I, E-Y-E-V-E. So it's I instead of live. And people say live I, some people say live.
That's me. I was like, oh.
Which is awesome. I love it because it is both technically.
That's a good point.
It's like Ruka and all, you know how people didn't know how to say that, RVCA. And
right, I always say RVCA, but people are like Ruka.
Yeah,
like,
but it's a topic of conversation, so people start talking about which I appreciate. And then once I got Todd involved and more seeing the vision, he had all these other visions for it that we're starting to talk about, and it's just growing legs.
Yeah, no, I think the concept that we are the most excited about is it's a social reality app. It's not filtered. It's not, you look at Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Well, Twitter is way better now. Like, thank you, Elon. We appreciate
Twitter
that.
was the Wild West for a minute.
Bro.
You can look up anything.
Right.
Dude.
Yeah.
It was wild.
So filters are your friend at a certain point.
Yeah.
But they tell you what to see. Right, they control any narrative that goes through their system.
Now, is that what they refer to as the algorithm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. The algorithm. Well, and you also look at censorship, right, from the standpoint of YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. And you can say these things, you can't say these things, which is why Rumble's taken off. Rumble's gotten huge. Oh, huge. Which is why Rogan went to Spotify, because they said you can do your show how you want to, because YouTube was pulling stuff off, right? Yeah. So that whole concept of people want to be able to see what they want to see. They want to know what's actually happening. They want to see reality. Yeah. And we're getting fed this manufactured fantasy world that says either everything's terrible or there's these things that are amazing that you can't attain. Yeah. But reality's somewhere in the middle. Right? If we're honest, like if you had somebody say, Doheny was the best surf spot you've ever been to in your life, and that's the only information you had on was a Google review and the Google Street View of Doheny, you'd be like, man, I got to get there. Right. But if you look at like cameras of Doheny, like you said, you went the other day, I haven't surfed Doheny forever.
Dude, it was rad. I had a blast. Yeah, and I have been there probably 15 years.
Yep.
It's been a long time, dude. It was great.
And if that was the only experience you ever had, it's like, I got to go to Doheny every time.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now I'm like, oh, dude, I got to go to Doheny a lot more, dude. But you guys, both of you made a solid point. And when I say that solid point, it's how what we're seeing is being controlled.
Yep.
And a lot of people still surprisingly don't understand that, which I can't, it's hard for me to believe, but there are people that just believe everything that's told to them.
Right.
If it's said on the news, that is the gold standard, right? But now you introduce an app, a new platform. And now I'm thinking about this like as the devil's advocate, right?
Of course.
Right?
Yeah,
where
for
the
sure.
news is going to put something out, hey, this is what happened. But now you got people with live eye that were there and it's showing something different.
Right.
Yep.
You know, it's like, that
100%.
wasn't the truth. This is the truth. I think that's huge. That'll speak volumes to people, right?
It's the ultimate fact check.
Yeah.
Like that. It's the ultimate Twitter community notes.
Yeah.
Right. It's like somebody said that this happened, news story, there's a train derailment and there's whatever happened in Ohio. But wait, is there really toxic fumes and people are like, is that really happening? Somebody show me. You request it, drop the pin, and then somebody that's there, like, I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
So you have access to a network of the cameras that are in everybody's pockets.
That's wild.
You know,
Dude, I just want to say,
Wild.
I hope it skyrockets for you guys because I think it's like one of the coolest ideas. Like, awesome.
And I
super
think
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
become, there's a lot of validity to it as we've progressed through this because we've had advisors, we've had mentors that are in really big positions that are helping us through this whole thing that I would never in my life think I'd be talking to.
Yeah.
Like, it's just people like that are way up there that we're talking to. And it's just, it's really unbelievable that they're like, yes, I see the vision.
They believe the
you have
vision,
to do
right?
this. We can make this happen. We can use this on our platform also
Yeah.
for different people that we're talking to.
Well, just the concept or the ability to do that as a request, it's just there's nothing else that's like it that's out there. And again, like when you're talking about the surf reports or something going on in the area, like low key or like more family friendly, I immediately started thinking what you're saying, like, oh, something posted up like 30 tons of ammonium nitrate are gone from this area, supposedly.
Right.
You know, and it's like, but to be able to click an area and then anyone who's in the area can see that that's being requested to, you know, be able to film whatnot. Amazing. I can't wait until I can get access to this.
I mean,
think about all over it.
Yeah.
we'll hook you up today. We'll get you on the beta right now. Yeah, we'll
Dude, you gotta do it. I did a couple times, so it was awesome.
Well, and Tim gave us the first mountain shot. Like, he was on, I don't know what hill you were on, but
Bishop's Peak.
yeah, so that was the first time that, because I was like, who's going to give us that shot? And I was like, this is awesome. Because there's also just the standpoint, I've been training my Instagram algorithm since we started this to try and give me more location-based stuff. Because it's the other concept of what we're going for is it's a back camera revolution. Everything's about me, social media.
Oh, that's
right?
a good point. Yeah.
This is about what's happening, right? We're spinning the narrative to look out as opposed to focus on the narcissistic culture that we live in.
Yeah.
So when you gave us that shot, I was like, this is going to work. And so since that shot, we've had, like, I have a friend right now that's in Paris, and I said, hey, you got to download the app.
I saw that on the map on there. I was like, Paris. What the?
Yeah, she was at the Louvre. She's at all these places, and that's from the user friendly standpoint of saying, I just want to see what it's like to walk through Paris. We had somebody in Venice a month or two ago that was just going through the canals, and it was just it's so cool.
That's rad.
Firefighter.
You're not getting like where it's like Instagram where people edit a video and chop it down.
Nope.
You're getting the live, raw, this is what it is.
Right.
Can you imagine that on a global scale?
Yep.
Right? Where the global news is feeding us